Hey, what's happening, everybody? Alex here with Evolve Real Estate Group with the Frisco, Texas real estate market update for October 2022. Let's get into it. Let me share with you what's been happening. As you know, real estate is hyper local. So our goal is to share with you the reality of what's actually happening inside of our real estate market. I've got some awesome stuff that I'm going to share with you at the end. I've got a new set of data that we are tracking every single week for our clients. So I can't wait to show you that. Let's jump right into the Frisco report. Again, this report came out October 2nd. When we do this report, it basically shares with you what happened in the previous 30 days. So keep that in mind. So October 2nd, when we look, there was about 696 homes on the market. 34% of those already have a contract on them, which means there's only 458 homes available for sale, which is not a huge number, but in comparison to where we've been for the last 2 years, we are literally jumping for joy to have almost 450 homes available just in Frisco. There was months where there was only 400 homes in all of North Dallas available. So finally, inventory is starting to come back to the market, and that is really going to help us get back to a normal, stable real estate market here. The price point that is getting the largest number of contracts under contract right now is between $400,000 and $600,000. The largest inventory number of homes is between the $600,000 and $800,000. The median list price in Frisco right now is $789,000. So when we look at this chart, the black line represents the number of homes for sale. The green line tells you the pending contract. So you can see pendings are super strong in this, all the way into the $400,000-$500,000 price range. And then the gap in the $1 million range is really strong. So lots of pending contracts, which is fantastic. But we finally have some inventory. So that's the big headline, is there's actually homes to finally go look at if you've been thinking about buying. In the last 6 months, 1,424 homes have successfully sold in Frisco with the median sales price of $710,000. In the same time frame, 428 homes failed to sell. If you've been watching these videos, you've been hearing me scream from the rooftop that the number of expired homes or homes coming off the market is going to go up. And that has nothing to do with the real estate market, the bubble popping, or real estate market getting worse. That's simply people who don't understand that when the real estate market normalizes, you have to get back to normalizing pricing, marketing, and the length of time that it takes to sell. A lot of people are still positioning and thinking the market is like it was in January and February. So you're seeing a lot of homes that are mispricing. They are taking the appreciation and putting a crazy asking price on top of it. And those homes will not sell. And I'm going to show you that here in a second. Let's scroll down. So remember, of the homes that are on the market, the active listings, they've been on the market for a median of 47 days. So 453 homes on the market. They've been on the market for a median of 47 days. Now, when we look at the last 30 days, the homes that have successfully sold, those homes have sold in just 26 days, 21 days faster. So what that tells you is a home that is priced correctly in the beginning, those homes are still selling. The other people who were a little overzealous and listed at a probably an abnormally high listing price, thinking the market was the way it was a year ago, they've been steadily price reducing to get back to reality of today's market. Now, the list price sales price ratio is still about 104%, which means the median home right now is getting about 4% over asking price. Now, that number is a little, probably a little misguiding right now. And I'm going to share with you why. When you see the new chart that I'm going to share with you guys in a second, which is broken down week over week over week, more homes are selling under asking price right now than are selling above asking price. So there's lots of opportunity. Now, when we look at the absorption rate, the month's supply of inventory, Frisco has actually gone down. We had gotten to about 2.2, 2.5 months of inventory. They went down last month for the 30-day month over month to 1.9 months supply of inventory. 6 months is normal. If you saw a 6-month absorption rate, month supply of inventory, that'd be a normal balanced real estate market, which what that means is we still need more homes on the market for the amount of buyer demand there is. Median sold prices kind of flat. I mean, not a huge amount of movement. It's dipped down a little bit. That's probably because of the interest rates have gone up. People's budgets have come down a little bit. The days on market has obviously gone up. That's normal. And then we've got this summary table here. Again, my favorite, because if you're a buyer or seller, you could immediately look into your price bracket and see what's happening. How many homes are on the market? How many buyers are in the market? What's the pending ratio? What's the average home selling for? How quickly are they selling? And what's the month supply of inventory? That's a great gauge to show you what's the competition level in that market. Now, when we scroll all the way through to Frisco, we'll just show you the snapshot of what's happening. Again, 1.9 months of inventory, 458 homes available. 789 is the median price of those homes. 710 is the median sales price that we've seen in the last 6 months. Okay, so that's that. But let me share with you the newest data form. Okay, every week I am now tracking these numbers, and this is what we're reviewing with my team. So you can see today is October 17th. That's when I'm actually doing today's recording. You can see right here, 17th. So we just pulled these numbers. As of right now, 452 homes available in Frisco. The median list price is just under $800,000. They've been on the market for 53 days. Frisco's had 167 homes close in the last 30 days. So very active. 665 was the median sales price. And this is what I was talking about. A majority of those homes are selling slightly under asking, about, 96.3. So, they're selling at about 5.7%. No, I'm sorry. That would be 3.7% under asking, almost 4 percentage points under asking. Those homes are selling in just 29 days, 2.7 months supply of inventory week over week. So this is something that we've been tracking pretty consistently. You can see we took our baseline number in June, so that'll give you an idea. So we're finally slowly starting to see homes in the inventory go up, which is exactly what we want to see. So that's the snapshot. That is the reality of what's happening here in Frisco. There's good news for both buyers and sellers in this data. Sellers, your homes are still selling at unbelievable record high prices. They're just not getting another 100,000 over that record. That's really the difference. Is people say, well, why are so many people price reducing down? It's because they priced their home like buyers are still paying 70 or 100,000 over asking. Buyers are not paying that. Matter of fact, most buyers are probably paying asking price plus or minus 2 percentage points. So if you've priced your home 2, 3, 4% over asking or market price, you're probably going to sit on the market. You're not going to attract buyers. Buyers now have more homes to choose from. They could be a little bit more picky, a little bit more selective, and they're also not competing against 12 to 15 other offers. In many cases, they're the only offer or they're competing against 1 or 2. That's what I'm seeing right now. So still a very good opportunistic time for both buyers and sellers. I'd love your feedback. Let me know if this information was helpful. Let me know what your big takeaway was, because there's no doubt if you've been listening to the national news or watching your Facebook or Instagram feed, there's no shortage of negativity being posted about the real estate market. But what they're not telling you is and I've shared this with some people, and I'll wrap it up with this. Home values are still appreciating. That means they're going up. The rate at which they are appreciating is slowing down. They're just not appreciating as fast. That is different than home value depreciation, where people are losing value in their home. And many of these headlines are very slick, very trickery in how they're written. They're saying things like home value decreases by X percent. Well, that's the rate of appreciation. There's no doubt that 22.5%, 23% appreciation year over year, that's unsustainable. So if you're taking that as the benchmark and you're looking at this year where we're at 7 or 8%, yeah, the story is, oh my God, home value appreciation is come to a halt. You know, it was 23%, now it's 7%. Well, let me tell you, if my home grows at 6 and 7% every single year, sign me up, because normal is about 3 to 3.5%. So we're getting bits and pieces based off the media narrative. But remember, real estate is hyper local. You need to get with a local expert who's tracking the market, who can show you the trends. And more importantly, you got to ask yourself, what's happening with jobs in my market? What's happening with construction in my market? What's happening with the jobs market, the people coming in, supply and demand, relocation, migration patterns to my area? Well, if you're in DFW, North Dallas, like I am, all of those things are red hot. None of that is changing. There's tremendous jobs, well-paying jobs. They're not going anywhere. We have more corporations moving in here, which means the need for housing is only going to increase. In real estate, like many other products, is really based off supply and demand. If you've got a lot of people who need homes and there's not a lot to choose from, they're going to have to compete. So we'd love to be your real estate resource. We'd love to sit down and show you the data so that you can make the best informed decision. We never tell people whether they should buy or should not, should buy or sell, whatever. We just show them the data. And then we put together the scenario of, here's what the experts are saying is predicted to happen over the next 4 years. How long do you plan on being in this house? Where do you plan on moving to next? Why are you, like, we need to put the plan and the understanding behind it so that we can make and provide the best possible advice. So we really look at more of the overall goal picture for our clients and what are they trying to achieve before we just make blanket statements of, you know, you should buy or you should sell or you should wait. So reach out. All of our information is below this video, as well as a link to my calendar where you can schedule an in-person kind of virtual meeting via Zoom. We can chat. I can pull up my screen and share, you know, show you what's going on. But if you have general questions, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text message. We speak to people every single day about real estate, especially here in the North Dallas market where we specialize. We'll talk to you guys soon. We'll see you on the next month's Frisco, Texas Housing Update Report. Take care.